Hello everyone, this is Brandon once again with Up North Living. Thank you as always for tuning in. After a long winter, we are finally back here at the cabin, enjoying my first fire this winter. I just wanted to get up here and dig out the fire pit and just get that kind of burned out so I could have more fires before the snow melts as I come up here more as the weather warms up. It's a beautiful March day here. It's mid-March and we just got about 5 inches of fresh snow here on Thursday with some 50-mile-an-hour winds, but on a Saturday, which is today, there's absolutely no wind. So we're going to enjoy the cabin a little bit and we're going to explore the state forest that is close to us. So thank you as always for tuning in. We're not going to be at the cabin long today, but we are going to go on a different adventure. We are going about 15 miles into the middle of the woods and we are climbing potentially a abandoned fire tower that I've noticed on the maps, and I've always wanted to climb it, and I realized today is the perfect day for it. No wind and you can kind of see the forest with some snow still, so should be a fun day. It is a bright blue day today, as you can tell, and it is absolutely gorgeous out. That flag is barely whipping. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. High of 25 today, but it absolutely feels gorgeous out. I cannot complain today. Haven't been in here in a couple months and checked in here, no mice. Checked the bunkhouse, no mice either there, so I was very happy to see that. But it is extremely cold in here, so that's why I'm outside near a fire. Still looking good in here. So I had every intention of making a video a couple weeks ago in February. I made it up here and my dumb self thought I could drive my vehicle down the driveway into the cabin here in the middle of February with snow and wind blowing in the driveway, and as you could expect, about a quarter of a way into the driveway I buried my vehicle. Buried it. I tried for a good half hour getting that thing out with logs underneath and no luck, and turned into a 2-hour ordeal where I had to walk about a mile and a half or whatever it was to the next neighbor to ask him to grab his pickup and come down that driveway and pull me out, which he did thankfully, and I was very grateful for him. So I just ran out of energy. I had no motivation to make a video after I got stuck. I was just so down on myself. I'm like, what are you thinking? Trying that in the middle of winter. So that's why I'm here today. I walked in instead of getting stuck again. Well, I put the rest of the fire out with some snow, which there wasn't much wood left on there to begin with. So we were here for a couple hours, but I think it's time to go on to our next accomplishment for the day, which is explore more into the woods. So I'm going to say goodbye to the cabin for now. Can't wait till spring melts so I can be here more and start on some projects. But for now, stay safe, bud. Well, I made it to the vehicle, and we are going to head about 15 miles east into the thick of the woods to go find that fire tower. But beforehand, I will be dropping off this envelope in my neighbor's mailbox. I'm just giving him a little bit of money for helping me get unstuck a couple weeks ago. If he wasn't gonna help, I would have been screwed pretty much. I would have been getting that thing, trying to get it unstuck for hours and hours. So I appreciate him, and it's awesome to have neighbors like him around. So then we'll head on our way. Well, we've made it to the trailhead to the fire tower. You might be wondering where in the world is it? So I scoped this out last December, walked up to it, and it is a trail you gotta break ground because no one has been back here in a long time. So over there is just living quarters for the workers for the forest out here. And to the right, you gotta make a trail to get to the fire tower. So that's where we're gonna head now. I don't usually fly my drone for my videos, but with this being an old fire tower, I'm gonna give you guys a bird's eye view of what it looks like from the outside. So I'm gonna fly the drone up over these trees, and I'm gonna give you a good viewing of what it looks like. Just barely make it out through those trees there. There it is in all its glory. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I figured why wouldn't it be a perfect time to come in the winter, so you could see the forest with the snow. But this is what I mean. This was the trail originally a long time ago, and you gotta find your way in here. So holy moly, that's a long ways up. So you can see these big frickin' nuts and bolts. This thing is pretty dang sturdy. There's some more signatures up there. The bracing on this is incredible, so this, even in the highest wind, it's not going to really move much. Pretty solid for being 90 years old. So let's climb up. And I'm going to take it slow, because I am not in the mood to fall today. Two platforms up. Pretty high up already. I can tell this forest doesn't have a lot of funding for this stuff, because they obviously replaced the steps on here, but instead of getting new pressure treated boards, they quite literally, as you can see on this one, grabbed old state forest signs replace those signs and just chopped up those signs for the steps on here. The views are incredible already. And I'm about halfway up. I made it to the entrance in here. Didn't take long at all. I'm gonna set the camera down and get in here. We made it. Let's close this up. Wow. This is incredible. Doesn't look too bad at all for being 90 years old. So a little history about this fire tower that I found out about it while researching about it. It was built in the mid-1930s, I believe. During when it was prime, there was a CCC camp a couple miles that way that had a bunch of workers restoring this forest back to its original status. And this forest is 750,000 acres almost of state forest, so there's 5 or 6 fire towers, I believe, they built within this forest. And as you can see, there's trees for miles. It's absolutely insane how secluded it is back here. It's incredible. So someone had to have been here fairly recently, because this looks like a newer Ziploc bag that someone put all the stuff that was in here originally. Let's dig through it. Some state of Minnesota pencils. Standard radio codes. Sticker, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's sweet. Old forestry register. It looks like the last time someone was really up here was May of 1987. So it's been up here for a while. It's been dang near 40 years since someone actually was looking for smoke up here. Just a blank smoke register. Little pin. Just some hardware. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, that was nice of someone to put all the stuff in a bag so the animals don't rip it up. As you could see with that smoke register, it looked like a mouse was gnawing on it a little bit. The panes of glass are still in good condition, other than a couple cracked ones right here. I grabbed the phone to get you guys a better visual of what we're dealing with. Yeah, as you can see, it is incredible views up here. You can see for miles each way. I can't believe it. Does anyone know what this happens to be that is smack dab in the middle of this enclosure? I have no idea. There's holes for bolts to run through. My best guess is it's a balance bar for the middle of this enclosure to prevent it from swaying. But I do not know, so if anyone happens to know that, some information would be appreciated. This little lever moves these windows. I wonder if at a time, or once, a long time ago, the windows flipped open. And that's what they had for a little breeze to come through in the summer. I'm not sure. I wonder what type of pulley system they had in here. There's a couple of them on the wall here. I don't know. Oh, there's someone up here in 2025, November 30th. So, there has been people up here. Well, I've been up here for about 20 minutes and I think I'm ready to head down. I've seen enough of this flat landscape. It'd be incredible if there was some mountains in the background, but this part of the state is flat, as you can tell. So no mountains. But yeah, I'm gonna head down now. I'm gonna take my time getting down rather than I was speeding going up, because it's more dangerous going down than going up, I feel. So that's the plan now. I'm glad I got up here. It's incredible. Holy moly, this door's heavy. Time to descend. A long ways down. It was a pleasure. This freaking door fell on me. Time to head down. There's a box right there. What in the world is that from? There's Christmas lights here. Someone must end Christmas here. I don't know. But I'm gonna check out that box. Oh, what the world? Oh, shoot. This forestry office must have a freaking live cam here. Sorry, I'm gonna leave that alone. These steps are sketchy. The sun didn't melt away the snow on these steps, so they're kind of slippery. I made it down. I didn't fall, thank goodness. But wow, that was incredible. You can see kind of through that opening, that used to be the trail to get here, but trees are taking it back now, since no one's been here in a while to watch for smoke. So I go the way I went. Well, made it back to the vehicle, and that about does it for me today for adventuring. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. I appreciate it as always when you guys watch and enjoy my videos, so hopefully you enjoyed this one as well. My apologies for the long break I had on not uploading a video, but hopefully we'll be back here once the winter goes away and we can actually enjoy the forest more. So thank you guys as always, and see you on the next one. See ya.